Hey guys, welcome to another video. This one's a little bit special, a little bit different. I know you guys are all interested in turboing your M40s and your BMW E36s, E30s. So I thought I'd do a bit of a build breakdown on my friend Moses and his turbo 318i M40 E30. This thing is ridiculously clean. Do you want to pop the bonnet and show us what's up?
Yeah, mate.
Beautiful. It's so cool, this thing. Oh, that's an aggressive bonnet pop. Bring it up. Woo! And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. So tidy, it almost looks stock. So this is a turbo M40. Talk us through it. What engine management are you using?
All stock, mate.
It's stock,
Yep.
stock ECU.
Just loves it. Yep.
Absolutely. What about injectors?
Injectors LS1.
So what colour are they?
They're grey.
Grey
I think
injectors?
they're about 420cc.
420, yeah. So these are LS1 V8 injectors in this with an absolutely stock ECU, so no engine management whatsoever. And what have you done with the airflow meter? That's tweaked, isn't it?
Airflow meter, just wound the spring up for a bit more tension, just so, because it's blow through at the moment.
Yep, so just to make it run a little bit leaner on idle with the bigger injectors. So there's under here, you take the cap off, there's a spring, and you can wind it, you can tighten it, and that'll basically make it run a little bit leaner on idle, and then as soon as you go full throttle, it'll dump fuel and you know, make all the turbo noises. Yep. What about the turbo manifold? That looks pretty nice.
Turbo manifold's just a log manifold out
Just
of
log
pipe.
style, isn't it?
Yep.
Awesome. You see he's got the heat wrap around the leads to make sure that they don't turn to smithereens or turn
Initially
melt.
when I was driving it, I didn't wrap them and melted number 3. So.
That's the one. Just all nice custom downpipe around the steering shaft.
Fuel pressure reg
yep.
over here.
Yep, T28 turbo.
Crank it up to 34 psi.
Yep.
2JZ fuel pump.
Yep. Oh, so we've got a fuel pressure regulator down
Just
here.
on the return line.
Yep.
Yep.
And it just runs 32 psi, and then I think they rise at a rate of about 2.5 pounds of fuel pressure for every pound of boost. Vacuum line, and that's it really. Nice front mount intercooler tucked up in here. This thing goes so good. I'll show you guys a couple of videos right here. Ooh, she flutters.
Drop back.
This thing's awesome. As you can tell, this thing absolutely thrashes. We've got the oil send line. It's super simple, so there's just literally
straight off there.
There's a bolt that usually goes in here on the oil filter housing. You take the bolt out, you put a fitting in, and you run the oil send line right to the top of your turbo. Then you have to drill in an oil return to the sump. I've done that on my M52. You guys can watch that in the video. It's exactly the same on the M40.
You can if you want. I have upgraded. I had a leaky manifold stud, so I pulled the head off and got it all machined, got the valves done and all that, and put a Cometic MLS head gasket in it.
Just means you can run a bit more boost if you want.
Boost. So I just felt it was safer.
ARP studs?
ARP head studs as well.
Yep.
I think those ones are out of like a Nissan K20 engine or something. They've
yep.
mixed and matched them.
Oh, sick.
Just to make something
Make it work. And then we've got the custom Red Bull can around the coil, so this adds, I think, about 10 psi.
Gives you wings.
10 horsepower.
Yep.
And at the moment, we probably estimate this thing's probably running about 140 kilowatt. It pulls really hard. It's so smooth. You would not be able to tell that this thing...
On the seat dyno.
Yeah, on the seat dyno, probably about 140 kilowatt. That's about, what's that, 180 horsepower? Something like 180 horsepower for all you guys out there in America. It's got BC coilovers. Yeah, this thing is just super tidy. So for everyone out there who's talking about, you know, turboing your M40s, is it good, is it bad? It just kicks these things right up its ass, and really, yeah, it makes them go. You'd be super surprised if you got in this thing. It doses really well as well. Yeah, it turns the M40 into a really nice engine, so I highly recommend it. And if you are going to do it, try and do it as tidy as this.
And I'm on a budget too. I mean,
yeah.
Because I did this in my shed at home. I think it might have set me back about a couple grand, I think, max, and that's with all proper fittings and all that for all your oil and return lines.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not that hard to do it at home.
Yeah, it's nice.
So
yeah, and it's worth it, I reckon, for sure. It literally wakes this car up. Like, it's just a whole different car with this engine in it.
And you get cool noises.
You do get the cool noises, the dosing.
That's what you want.
And yeah, just awesome car. Thank you, Moses, very much
All good.
for showing us your car.
I hope you enjoyed it. Next time you have to take it for a drive.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, this thing's cool. Thanks for watching the build breakdown, guys. If you've got any questions for us, feel free to shoot them through. Moses will answer them. I'll see you guys next time. If you want to see anything else, make sure you give me a buzz on my channel. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at It's Mike Lake. Follow Moses.
On the screen, you'll see it.
You won't be able to spell his name unless you see it on the screen. See you guys.
Peace.
Woo!